You already have the skills and talents to break through in your current business endeavor, but the one thing you're lacking is confidence. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to actually build confidence so that you start thinking with certainty and acting with certainty, which is the best state to actually succeed and get your breakthrough. Because right now, what's operating your life right now is your overthinking brain. It's the one that's leading you to inaction by analysis by paralysis, where you keep overthinking, what should I do, what should I do, what should I do next, is this going to work, is this going to be right, is this going to be perfect, is this going to be directionally correct, and then you end up doing nothing. Or you have such a mediocre performance in whatever business venture you're in right now, where you don't do the, like I said, you don't do the work, like sending the outreach or hopping on the sales calls or uploading your first piece of content or whatever it might be at your current bottleneck. You either don't do it or you're just doing a mediocre performance. Everything in your business is just mid. From your product to what you're creating to how you're marketing it, everything is so mid right now because you're letting the overthinking brain, the overthinking mind run your life and your business instead of the confident mind. And I'm going to show you how to actually activate the confident mind, because the truth is you already have the potential and talents, bro. You know that. I know that. It's not a skill issue at this point. It's a confident issue. And if we can get you into this confident state, that's how we're going to put you into this unconscious certain state where you do your best work, where the ideas start coming to you. So how do we actually do that? I'm going to show you with this image that's in the thumbnail of this video. The red area, that top red area, that big bowl, is life for you. Okay. And those green and red arrows are all your thoughts and moments and memories you have and everything that's happening to you in life right now. From what your mom tells you on a phone call, to when you go to class, and to the midterm grade you got, to when you wake up, what the first thoughts are. These are all the inputs to your life. And some of these inputs are either constructive, such as the green arrow, or destructive. So an example is if you're running a business and you wake up and you check your phone first thing in the morning because you have the thought, oh, I want to see, oh, what's on YouTube right now, or let me just scroll, I want some quick dopamine. That's a destructive thought and a destructive action. Whereas a constructive thought would be you waking up, going straight to work, or you telling yourself before a Zoom meeting, I'm excited to hop on this call, versus you saying, oh, here we go, another call where I'm going to fail. You see how these inputs can be not just your actions, but your thoughts, because your thoughts influence your actions, which then influence your confidence. So your confidence is that coffee mug at the bottom, and the filter is your brain. The filter that filters out the constructive things and puts them into the coffee mug and drains it and drips it into the coffee mug. That is a confident mind. Whereas a sewer mind, a bad mind, an insecure mind, a doubtful mind, an overthinking mind is one where you have this filter that actually brings in all these red arrows into the coffee mug. So your confidence is dictated by your filter. Because the truth is, you and I have the same reality. We're all humans, bro. We all have parents that want us to go to med school or be or software engineering, or do a master's or PhD, and be traditionally successful as a doctor or as an engineer or as a scientist, whatever it might be. We have friend groups in college that are just bakwas, that are just gossiping, wasting time. We have ambitious people also in our life. We have our own ambitious thoughts. We all have phones, so we have inputs constantly coming from our phones. But how are you filtering your reality? That dictates your confidence and whether you actually break through and take the action and work in an energized, optimistic state. So I'm going to share with you how to actually build that filter, because we just learned that filter dictates your confidence. Not if you're the loudest person in the room, not if you're have open body language. That's not confidence. Confidence is your mental filter. How do you perceive reality, and how do you filter your thoughts, your memories, and the day-to-day moments? Do you deposit the constructive things or the destructive things? Do you filter in the constructive things and then filter out the destructive things? Or are you getting most of your, mental inputs from destructive sources? Okay. And that's another example here. Confidence is a bank account, and you can continuously deposit. So just as we have these inputs in our life, you can go straight to the coffee mug and deposit successful things into there right away. That's going to boost your confidence. Again, I'm going to show you all this in this video. Transformed my life. It's how I built a business at $10,000 per month at 19. And I don't say that to brag. I say that to say we both are skilled. We are both ambitious, but I was extremely lazy, bro, because I had no confidence. I was insecure. I was overthinking all the time. What business model should I do? Or should I do this? Oh, should I Should I start this new thing? Okay, if I start that new thing, how am I going to be successful in it? Bro, that's the overthinking mind running your life, and it leads you nowhere, or it leads you to mediocrity. Okay, you need to stop outsourcing your life to the overthinking mind and instead to the confident mind. So we can actually deposit confidence straight into here by watching this video entirely. I'm going to show you how to do that. Not just filtering your reality already, but also depositing and dripping in wins and constructive thoughts straight into here. That's how you build your confidence. And your confidence is that coffee mug. Is it filled with red inputs or green inputs? Let's get into it. The first thing you need to understand to get your next breakthrough, I want you to visualize it right now. What is your next breakthrough? Is it starting that business, creating the LLC? Is it the next win? That's the way I want you to think about it. What's your next win? Don't think about the huge thing. Think about your next win. Is it getting your first sale? I remember when I started, for me, it was getting my first client for $1,500 a month. And a month later, I actually hit that with the technique I'm going to give you. So you have your breakthrough moment now, your next breakthrough moment. I want you to create a constructive thought on that moment in the present moment. So you have your breakthrough moment. Let's say if you're an artist and you want to get your first song published to like 1,000 monthly listeners, you would tell yourself something like, I can't wait to get 1,000 monthly listeners. For me, it was, I can't wait to sign my first client. In school, I can't wait to learn robotics material and get an A on the first midterm. Your next breakthrough. That's all you're concerned about. Don't worry too much in the future. We're going to look at the past in a bit. I want you to just think of that next breakthrough and create a constructive thought in the present tense. I can't wait. I'm excited. I have. I am. And then your breakthrough moment. And you're going to repeat this to yourself 20 times a day. And a great exercise for this is every time you walk through a doorway, your apartment doorway, your lecture hall doorway, your gym doorway, every single doorway, restaurant doorway, I want you to mentally repeat that constructive thought. I can't wait. Because what we're doing is brainwashing your brain to be in that confident mind state instead of the overthinking state. The overthinking state doesn't think that those thoughts. The overthinking state thinks, oh, that why is it analyzes why something won't work. And if you want to do something extraordinary with your existing talents and potential, you need to think from, again, the confident mind and brainwash yourself with the constructive thoughts, because the truth is your brain does what it sees more of. So if you're constantly in the overthinking state, all you can see now in reality is the hardship. You complain, you don't know what to do, you have lack of clarity, you're confused, and it's just going to cycle, it's just going to repeat. So if we can override those thoughts with constructive thoughts like we just said, you're going to build this pattern now of switching into that confident mind state and acting with certainty. And that's when you do your best work. You know this. You do your best work, bro, when you're in utter flow and you don't have any crowded thoughts. You're just in the here and now. That's the state I'm trying to tap you into, where when it starts by building your confidence and fixing this mental filter by first depositing that constructive thought. So that's using the present moment. Now we're going to build our confidence using the past and the future as well. The past. I want you to think about the domain you want to build more confidence in, the domain you want to make more progress in. So do you have it? It's your business, right? If not, is it school? Is it fitness? You have the domain you want to improve in. I want you to think about one amazing memory in it. Let's say you're a singer. I want you to think about the first time you sang and you enjoyed it and you loved it. And maybe it was in front of an audience and you were a little nervous, but afterwards people came up to you and said, wow, man, you were actually very talented. If you're a guitarist, same thing. A performance where people, I can remember when I was a kid and we had this, what's it called? Show. What's it called? Dance show? No. Talent show. There was a talent show in my middle school, and I got my electric guitar 2 years ago, and I've been practicing for 2 years, and I was like, dude, I can do my first talent show at my school. And I learned Faded by Alan Walker on guitar. And I remember playing that, and the whole school afterwards got up and started clapping, and afterwards all my friends came to me and said, Monat, that was amazing. Do you see? I just built confidence in guitar again. I haven't played guitar in months now, but I'm excited. I'm going to enter playing guitar now with more certainty, with a flow state, with energetic optimism. Whereas other people might say, I haven't played guitar in 3 months. Guitar is going to be so hard. I'm going to be ass. I'm going to be rusty. It's going to take some time to pick up. You construct your own reality here. If you tell yourself those things, you're going to show up that way. You're going to go in with the overthinking head, and it's going to be harder to play guitar. Now, I agree, it would be better if I actually practiced the last 3 months, but I don't have that now. I have the here and now. What mindset, what thoughts are going to put me in the better state, in the certain confident state that's going to allow me to practice again and enjoy playing guitar more? that first thought of remembering, and that's the thing, mining your constructive past experience, for me, the talent show. If you've never done the thing before, like for me, when I first started my business, I never did sales before. And that was my first breakthrough, right? I needed to get my first sale. I would think about moments in a conversation where I persuaded a family member or a friend to do something, because that's all sales is. It's helping someone and persuading them in the right way to get to the end conclusion and decision. So I would tell myself, when did I actually help a friend out with their, I helped my friend out with his diet the other day. My best friend, Paul, I gave him constructive criticism and advice on his diet, and he implemented that, and he saw some progress in it. Or my mom or my sister, I helped my sister, with a math problem, or, helped her with her mindset in school to avoid negative friends and negative people. And she actually took action on that. Those are examples of me persuading. So when I hop on the call, I know what to do. I'm just having a conversation with this guy, and just how I would help my mom or my dad, I want to help this business owner. I'm not trying to sell him, I'm trying to help him, and I'm going to help him with my solution, my product. Do you see that I'm in the right headspace now when I hop on that call? Whereas a lot of people would go on that call and say, what should I say? How am I going to get the sale? I need to get the sale, or else I'm a failure this semester. Because again, I took a gap semester. That means I took a temporary leave from university. All my friends were progressing in their individual journeys. They were getting internships at Google, Amazon, whatever. I don't really care, bro. I'm not trying to be a sunlight deprived. Look at this. I have sun on me right now. Can a Google engineer do this? Make videos for you guys, help you guys? No. Okay. But that's besides the point. I was in an unoptimal environment, but up here was optimized. Up here, I was effective. Up here, I was confident. And that's how I was able to make progress when I had no friends at the time, had no connections, no experience, no actual skills in sales and marketing, but I did have the skill of building my confidence. And that's what I'm giving you in this video. It's getting that mental filter and perceiving everything in life as a way of depositing into your mental bank account. When I go to the gym, I'm telling myself I can't wait to hit this exercise. And then when I'm doing the exercise, I'm telling myself I'm exploding this weight. I'm in the here and now. And let's say something unoptimal happens. A friend comes up and taps me on the shoulder in the middle of a set. I'm trying to hit it. A lot of you guys are fragile. A lot of you guys lose your confidence in that moment. Or let's say the gym is closing in 10 minutes. They announce last minute, it's Labor Day today. The gym closes in an hour or whatever. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I can't do my full workout. No, I adapt. I said, you know what? I'm going to have even a better workout now that I have less time, because I'm going to be even more on the minute. I'm going to be more dialed in, and let's test my endurance a little bit. How's that workout going to go compared to the workout that's where I started with, like, oh, this is going to be, I only have an hour anyways. It's going to be a shit workout. Might as well just like slack off. You end up slacking off. You get to perceive your beliefs, construct your beliefs in your mind and the way you view things, and that constructs your reality too. This is how you construct your own reality. It starts with how you perceive and filter your world and deposit into your confidence bank account. Now, that's just one thing. If you watch this video entirely, I'm confident to say that if you implement this mental filter, you're the type of guy that's actually going to implement it, because you watch this video entirely. You don't have a shit attention span that, needs to scroll shorts constantly for dopamine. You're actually here to learn. So let me share with you another thing, which is, what if bad things happen, Mon? How do I build confidence when I don't get the sale? How do I build confidence when I don't PR in my exercise? How do I build confidence when I get a bad midterm score? The truth is, you can. A lot of people think that confidence comes when you get the win, when you get the W, and that's true. You will get some confidence from success, but again, confidence, the skill of confidence, isn't the success or the failure. It's how you view the success or the failure. This is why you see very smart people in school still beat themselves up and have low confidence and enter the next exam with more timidness and fear. And they end up doing worse, even though they're already smart. That's the whole point of this video. You're already talented, bro. I guarantee you have the talents, the skills, and the ability and the knowledge to build a business to $10,000 per month or above, or hit your next breakthrough. Even the breakthrough we thought of in the beginning, I guarantee you have the skills for that. Now it's just a matter of having the confidence to enter it and do the action at your best level. If you just do that on each moment of the way, you will break through continuously. And I'm evidence of this. So, how do you actually go back to that point? How do you build confidence when something bad happens? Again, it's how you view it. So, if I do bad on the midterm, I tell myself, all right, I did bad on this midterm. I didn't get the score I was looking for. Number one, this is what I tell myself. This is not representative of me. This is situational to that one midterm. Everything about that one midterm, I made the mistake. I rationalized the mistake or the failure. I don't make it representative of me in my mind. I don't tell myself I'm not smart, I'm not good at midterms, I'm not good at this class. No, I tell myself that was just that one midterm. I have another final exam coming up. I'm going to do amazing on it. And that's that level of delusion that other people look at and are like, Mana, how can you even say that? Because I understand to put my best self, to have the best final exam, I need to put myself in that situation of confidence, of certainty, of clarity. And I do that by making my mistakes non-representative of myself, situational and temporary. I don't tell myself, oh, this is going to happen again. No, I say it was temporary to that moment. It was situational to that moment. It's non-representative of me. I'm going to learn from my mistakes on that exam. I'm going to review. And on this next exam, I'm going to do amazing because I'm going to put in the work and I'm going to make constructive thoughts on doing the work. And now it comes to a point where I don't even do bad on exams because I just have such, I have two skills. I have the ability to do intense, deep work, and I also have the confidence to keep going no matter what happens. And if you want those two skills, because it transformed my life, click the link in the description. I created something for you. I can't wait to see you win, my guy. I can't wait for you to build your confidence so that your mug is filled with these green inputs that are happening in your life. And I did that on purpose. There's more green arrows here than red arrows because the truth is, there are more things in your life that are constructive than destructive, but your filter is so corrupted by Indian parents, and they have the best intentions for you, but they always tell you to focus on your mistakes. You did bad here. You did bad here. Or your teachers, again, also, all these things have built your filter to be corrupted where you overanalyze negative things and a negative future and a negative past and a negative present. Whereas the truth is, everything is wonderful and beautiful. You just need to fix your mental filter. And that's how you build your confidence. Again, my name is Manit Sharma. I help young men and women, I know there's a couple girls that watch this channel, build a business, a profitable business that aligns with them, that's fulfilling to them through two skills, deep work and confidence. Can't wait to see you, my guy. Peace out.